Hey guys, and welcome back to No Man's Sky Worlds Part 1. A new expedition just released with the Aquarius update. The Aquarius expedition adds fishing to the game, tons and tons of different fish. Different tiers of fish going through your known tiers of C, B, A, and legendary as well, I believe. And adding loads and loads of cooking recipes as well, and a new hovercraft or hover platform, the Exo-Skiff, which you can stand on, hovering over your favorite part of the ocean and fish away in serenity. Alright, let's go and see what this expedition is all about. And here we go, welcome to Expedition 15. So what do we start with? We start with a generous amount of space in our exosuit, which is great. We already have 2 of the supercharged slots enabled. We seem to have a mini hauler, the Celeste, and then we have the multi-tool, which already has a generous amount of space as well. So let's have a look at the expedition. The usual 5 phases. The first one, as always, locate ship, leave the planet, and then reach the first destination. And then we have to do specific tasks. In this case, acquire a fishing rig, which is your fishing rod, and then you have to use it, catch 5 fish. Okay, that's all very, very straightforward. And then I suppose each phase is reach destination X. Get a message in a bottle. I really like that. So you have to fish up a message in a bottle to, I suppose, get the story behind what this expedition is about. And then we get into bait. We get into the Exo-Skiff, which is the floating platform, the hovering platform that you can fish from. And then in phase 3, establish underwater base, cast your line over deep water. I love it. And then phase 4, again, location, message in a bottle, high temperature fish. And then we have night fish, nocturnal fish that we have to catch. Interesting. Then in phase 5, again, final destination, message in a bottle, our secret encrypted mission, we don't know yet what it's about, to complete the story, I guess. And then we have stormfish, so fish we have to catch in the storm. That's amazing. Underwater creature recorded over 100 kilos. Oh, scary, scary beasts. And catch 1 legendary fish. There seems to be no communal missions or milestones here set out, unless they start later, but in the moment there is nothing communal here like we had in the last expedition. Our ship isn't actually too far. It's right over there, so let's go head over to our ship and then start rolling, leaving the planet. Now we're gonna focus mainly on the expedition. A lot of things I'm gonna do off camera that we need, like, you know, collecting certain type of resources, get the copper, chromatic metal, all the usual stuff. We're gonna skip that for your convenience. And here we go, we reached our ship. Now we do want to hand in the quest straight away and collect a reward to get the pre-packaged refiner and some Starship launch fuel. So let's go and fix our launch thrusters and our pulse engine. As I settle into the Starship, oddly familiar surroundings, I feel a strange dampness about the seat. The smell of salt water lingers in the air, faint but unmistakable. Looking closer, there appears to be a bottle lodged in the launch control panel. There's a message inside the bottle, scrawled in a hasty hand and torn from a large book. It reads, "I finally feel like I'm getting closer. A trader on Gisto offered me solid gold information on its location for a price. And so I'm selling my ship. I miss the Celeste," which is that ship actually that we have now, the Celeste. "But I have to know if the rumors are true. I hope whoever buys you takes good care of you." At the bottom of the message, someone has added a handwritten set of planetary coordinates. Universe address validated, warp coordinates primed. Alright, let's take off. Excellent, milestone achieved. Let's get the reward straight away. Base computer plans prepackaged hyperdrive unit. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need that. And if we now look at our inventory, we got a prepackaged hyperdrive. Technology recharge. But let's make some antimatter housing. I would say let's make about 10. We have enough resources. Let's make about 10 antimatter. Make enough warp cells to last us for a little bit at least. It takes 4 warp cells to completely fill a hyperdrive, and we have to travel several jumps to St. Berry, and that's where we're gonna have our first fishing spot. Okay, we had our first secret fishing spot. Well, we're not there yet. We're just landing nearby and we still have to go and find it. And it's just over here. The angler's cache. I rummaged through the cache's rusty innards. It appears to contain a schematic for a piece of fishing equipment. Download the schematics. And here we go. We have our fishing rig, which I believe is, yes, an upgrade to our multi-tool. And now we can cycle through our multi-tool just like any other weapon. We go from the mining beam to the manipulator, and from there we go to the fishing rig. Look at that. Beautiful. Now let's actually have a look and get the reward because we need it. Gun fishing. It gives us fishing rig plants, rusted metal, and salt. Now the next step is to test the fishing rig. And all we do is aim our fishing rig anywhere and left click and it throws it in. Now we don't have any bait right now, so we could catch anything from an old boot to the rarest fish of them all. And then you just wait. The actual fish come, which is really awesome. It's like visually really cool that you actually see, and the size of the fish is kind of reflective. If you see a big massive fish actually biting your line, you usually get a big fish. And then you just hold the left click again, and that's it, and you pull it out. So we got a C tier fish, which is common, and then we have the rare, which is blue, which is B tier, and sorry, the uncommon, and then we have rare, which is purple, which is A tier, and apparently there's legendary, which is obviously the S tier. And there we go. Milestone complete. Toe in the water. Let's get the reward. Powerful underwater oxygen upgrade and underwater survival blueprints. So we got the oxygen rerouter, efficient water jets. So it's very good for water movement, I guess. And we got a protection module. So let's see what we actually can do with the module. That's actually pretty sweet. So this gives us extra oxygen. So we're just going to put that here. It doesn't have an adjacency bonus with anything. Then here we could build... Oh, we don't have the quantum computer blueprint yet. And we don't have living pearls. Craftable components. So there's something here. But for that, we need to catch 3 fish that are only active during the day. We caught our first uncommon fish, so that was actually a milestone as well, which I didn't even realize. So that's pretty cool. Oh, that's in phase 2. We might as well get the rewards. Pre-packaged advanced mining laser. That is sweet. It's pre-packaged, so we don't have to build it. And we got some bait as well, dangling orbs. There we go. That's our 3rd fish, and that one is a nighttime fish, which is also pretty cool. I think there's a milestone to catch 3 nighttime fish. And let's put this mining laser right here as well. Oh, we could actually get lucky here. That was the 3rd nighttime fish and the 5th fish caught. So we could actually complete 2 milestones now. So this was the 5 fish one. And I wonder if there's another one for the nighttime fishing. And here we go. That should trigger the one that got away quest or milestone. There we go, because it's not a fish. It was just some random rubbish. Let's get the reward. So we need a hermetic seal and 2 metal plates. So we have a pre-packaged aquajet unit, which I'm gonna put in as soon as we're close to our ship again. And let's craft the 2 metal plates and the hermetic seal. Now we should be able to make a nutrient processor. There we go. Nice. Now we can cook our first fish. Now these things here are worth 2,000 units. When you get a medium, it's 3,000. I think a large is 4,000. And then you have the same as the B tier. And so that things are worth more. But look at what you get when you cook it. 33,000 units. Pretty amazing. And that should complete catch of the day. And now we can complete another milestone, which is when we release 3 fish. Go near the water, go into your inventory, and release fish. There you go. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. There you go. Milestone complete. Freedom of the sea. We're going to collect the one that got away, which gives us Nip Nip Butts, which can be used as bait, Supreme Movement System Upgrade, and 5 inventory slots. Movement module. Oh, sweet. That is excellent. So we're going to put that one right here in the supercharged slot. Now you can see here that each fish gives different things. This is making edible chum. The last one actually was edible chum as well, was the same fish. And if we put a minnow in, it gives us white bait. Now a lot of fish gives you the same thing cooked, but there is like at least 6 or 7 different ones. If you get a clam, it gives you like a mollusk kind of thing. Then if you put in squid or something, it gives you a tentacle staff, and the starfish something similar. So, but there are individual results, of course, and you can put multiple in as well. If you put in multiple fish, it creates like an assorted row, or depending. So if you do this, the assorted row is also going to be around what, 29,000 or 39,000 units. So a lot of money to be made with fishing. So let's get the last reward in phase 1, which is catch of the day. It gives us supreme life support upgrades and banned hazard protection upgrades. We got a life support module. And then we also have a hazard protection module, which we're gonna put here. Now we can complete the phase 1 complete reward, which gives us banners and stuff we can claim at the anomaly. So we can get the next one here in phase 2, which is freedom of the sea. It gives us the Exo-Skiff plants and crystal sulfide. Very nice. And we need one more crystal sulfide, which we can actually get underwater in most places. So we check it out here and see if we can get it. And that will give us a exosuit upgrade for the Exo-Skiff. Let's put it right there. Let's put the stuff in we already have, and we just need a second sulfide. But before we're gonna continue, let's see if there's another reward. There's a phase 4 reward for the nighttime fishing, which gives us barnacle plants and the kelps and 20 kelp sacks. Oh, that's just decoration. Okay, cool. Here we go. Here's some crystal sulfide. That's all we need. Oh, big boy. Now we can finish building the Exo-Skiff. There we go. And the way you summon it is you just summon it on water. So you go to your summon, select the Exo-Skiff, and there you go. Another milestone complete for deploying it. And you can change the paint on them to whatever you want. Something nice marinic, whatever you prefer. And you have a huge amount of storage. So if you want to whip it out, do some fishing, and then you can only put raw fish in here. So we can't put anything else in here. The only thing you can put in here is raw fish. So it's basically designed for you just to chill out, relax, fish off the sidelines. And then you just catch your fish. And if you want to keep it for something else later, you can just put it into your cold storage. Like nothing else fits in, just the fish. There you go. And you have 60 slots, which is very, very generous. We do want to actually get the reward as well for the pond skipper, which is mealworms, spicy chum, bionic lure. They're all baits. So we can now see we have mealworms, which will... I'll show you actually what they do. So you go in here, you left click to apply bait. Here you can see only what you can apply as bait. So you can see actually the stuff you cooked, you can apply as bait. That would increase the rarity and the catch size by 26 and 27%. Or you can do the mealworms, which you get the crafting recipes for later as well. That will increase the rarity by 20, catch size only by 2%. Then we also got spicy chum. Spicy chum is 54% rarity improvement and catch size improvement only 2%. And then you have the bionic lure. This is actually dangling orbs we got earlier. Dangling orbs have a special node, attracts diurnal fish, which I think is daytime fish. So it has a higher chance than of you catching daytime fish. And then you have the bionic lure, which increases the rarity by 64%. So let's actually use this. And it's already daytime, and we should catch daytime fish anyway. But I think this will just increase the chance even more. There you go, only active during daylight hours. And if we catch 3 of them, we get a milestone complete as well. So this was taking the bait, another milestone completed because we fished with bait. And here we go. Here's the next milestone for catching 3 fish that only come during daytime. So that's all part of phase 2. So phase 2, Son of the Water. Let's collect the reward and taking the bait. We get, for taking the bait, prepackaged launch auto charger unit. That's actually pretty sweet. It automatically charges our thrusters. Here we go. We're just gonna put them together. And now you can see this one here going from 75% going up to 76, and then it keeps slowly going up. The other thing we got is a launch thruster module. We're gonna put in here. And the next thing we can collect is Son of the Water, which gives us craftable components. Yes, they give us the craftable components, so we actually can now make the quantum. Well, if we have the resources, we can make the quantum component. We can complete another milestone. We actually have a cave here, and that cave is at 50. Come on, there we go. Explore 50 U below the sea level. Another milestone complete. Okay, let's collect that free diving reward. And look at that, we unlocked all the moon pool, water tide, all the underwater construction plants. Very nice. Well, not all of them, but 7 of them. Which is going to be enough to hopefully build an underwater base. We're not going to build it here. There is already lots of people building bases. All right, phase 1 is complete. So phase 2, we're going to need to get to the second fishing spot and get a message in the bottle to continue the story of our little adventurer that sold Celeste to us, I guess. And we're going to continue from there. So I see you guys at the second fishing spot. Okay, so we reached the second spot. Let's get the reward for getting here. Yes, more exosuit upgrades. Beautiful. Nice. And now we have to get the angler's next message from the angler's bottle. So let's go head down here and do some fishing. There we go. We got the message in a bottle from the angler. Very nice. Let's open it. The rumors were true. It's out here. I can feel it. Not here, but somewhere. The water calls to me. I just need to follow its voice. There we go. Let's get the reward for it as well. Message in a bottle. Fishing bait recipes, nice. So we can craft all of them here, just like the creature pellets. The male worm, the spicy chum, this is the stuff we got for free earlier, dangling orbs. Now the shadow lure we didn't get yet, that is for nocturnal fish, but we already caught them, so we're fine. And the Mark Pulse lure as well, we didn't have that before. That is for catching fish, specifically for during a storm. Nice, Abyssal Wonder. So this big boy that we just scanned is the one for over 100 kilos. Very nice. Let's make sure we don't suffocate and get the reward for that. That's actually a phase 5 milestone. Current objective, record an underwater creature. Reward a Hadal core and deathly cold ice cream. Let's actually see. Hadal core. We can use them, and they actually only improve 7%, so they're better off selling, I guess. And then we have the Deathly Cold Ice Cream, which actually does 27 and 26%. Oh no, we caught a legendary fish, and my inventory was full. Oh my god, what happened? Did we lose it? Or did it go into here? That would be an amazing feature. No, we lost it. Oh my crap, we got a legendary fish. And our inventory was full. So if I make room, do I get it in hindsight or something? Let me see. If I just kill this fish. No, that's it. It's gone. It's not moving around anywhere. It's not lying on the ground. It's gone. Well, at least we can collect the reward for it. Terrifying sample and old boot. Wow. I shall never know anything more about a legendary catch. Oh my balls. This is an appalling relic that haunted remains of some abyssal horror. It has lived at least 300 lifetimes and will live many more. We stalk the bearer across the galaxy and the next, unless it is sold before the curse can take effect. What? We're gonna continue. We're gonna go through to the third fishing location. I'm gonna check if there's an irradiated planet around here, but otherwise we're gonna head over to the third destination. Gonna do a very quick stop here at a molten planet to catch the rest of the high temperature fish. All right, we got in hot water. We caught 7 high temperature fish, and I think we also got the storm. Yes, we got the catch 3 fish during a storm, but because it was also at the same time a fish that completed the other milestone, I think that's why you only see one milestone. I don't think the other one will start popping in. Let's buy all the phosphorus out, and that is so that we can increase the rarity potential again by crafting spicy choman. It only takes 25, so we can craft like 20 of those at this stage. Well, nearly 20 of those. Let's get the rewards for the storm, which is 400 quicksilver and 3 storm crystals. Let's also cash in hot water. Another 400 quicksilver and fish pie. Reached the 3rd location, the 3rd fishing spot. Let's get the reward for that. Starship inventory 9, nice, and 900 nanites, beautiful. Can we? Oh, we can't. Oh, we can use it on these because we need more space up there, definitely. Beautiful. So while I'm trying to get my frozen fish, which is very slow, I think we can knock out 1 or 2 more milestones. This one here should work. We're at 50 depth, 60 depth, and that is milestone complete, the inky depths. Excellent. So that's just basically us fishing when below it's like more than 50 U deep. The next milestone we can get is the living pearls one, because we have a whole farm here of living pearls. I don't know how many I'm missing, but we have a lot here. There we go. Okay, here we go. We got the message in a bottle from the angler now. So that allows us to finally get the bots, I think, for fishing. I saw it in my dreams last night. Scales like fire and eyes of pure starlight. It sang to me a song of hope and longing. It wants me to find it. I know it. I must be closing in. Alright, let's put that in here. Let's collect the reward. We get the automated trap plants. And we get some oxygen. There we go. Nice. So let's see what we need for them. Automated traps. Do we have enough salt? I want to make about 10 of them. Yes, we have enough. Okay, so let's make 3. If we want to make 5, so we need 15. Oh, we can only make 12. Oof. Okay. So let's make 6, I guess, so that we can make 2. 1 here. And 1 here. And now what these guys will do, they will start filling up these slots. Here you go, look at that. That's a common fish. Now, I'm assuming if you go to deeper waters and deploy them there from your raft, that they're gonna access better fish, I guess. We're just gonna cash in the Inky Depths reward, Supreme Frost. Let's see. What did we get? We got a Supreme Frost module. Actually, this is really good. This is gonna help protect us. And then we have Hazard Protection Upgrade. Is there anything else we have completed that I didn't cash in yet? Oh, we also completed Pearls of Wisdom, Terrifying Sample, and Mollusk's Flesh. Oh, now we have 2 of them. It actually says there's a curse on them. That's why I'm keeping them. I want to know what that curse is. It says, will stalk the bearer across the galaxy and the next, unless it is sold before the curse can take effect. I kind of want to know what this is about. Let's see if we can at least make an underwater base. I don't think you need actually much. Well, I hope not. Let's see if we can claim this. There's a lot of bases around. Oh, we can. Awesome. So now we have a deep water chamber. We can put that right here. So watertight door. Yes, let's do it. So if I go in here now. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, here we go. We need a moon pool floor. Oh, then we have to make this a floating thing. Okay, let me fix that. So I basically built 3 of those on top of each other so that this one can float in the air. So now we should be able to do a moon pool floor underneath. There we go. Nice. Now this is just to do the achievement. Oh, clearly this is not enough. Like, we need power, we need a teleporter, we would need a lot of things to make this actually a viable base. But seeing that that's the bare minimum we need to get the milestone done, let's get the reward for the milestone. Supreme defensive system upgrade and powerful underwater oxygen upgrade 2 times 2. That's a shield module. And then we have the underwater one. There we go. Beautiful. I think this is all the frozen fish now. Yes. Let's collect the reward. Supreme thermal protection upgrade. Excellent. So we now have 2 fire, 2 ice, and 1 radiation. And this should give us the next milestone. Here we go. Wading in again. Caught 100 fish. And that's fishing. These things don't count towards that. So don't be setting up 20 of those thinking that's how you can get it. So let's see. What do we get? Salvage data. Nice. And a trident key. Okay, here we go. The 4th fishing spot. And it's a facility. Okay. Let's access the deserted terminal. User identified. Terminal now active. Unlocking data log for analysis. It looked like a wound on the world, crimson and ragged edged, like something that once lived, but was then torn asunder. I should have stayed away. Had I the senses to taste the air of this planet, I imagine it would have reeked with some kind of alien fetor, but nothing could stall my curiosity. Was it dead? Where I touched it, the surface was moist and yielding. It seemed to become motile, then crawling on a mat of slow cilia moving from it. I should have left it alone. Perhaps, yes. I discovered something coded deep inside the long-dead traveler's data log. Something has been left that will aid me on my journey. What did you get? Nanites, yes. Let's collect the reward, 900 nanites and 7 inventory slots. Very sweet. Here we go, the angler's message in a bottle. I was right, it was here. After all these light years, all the doubts, it's finally mine. Oh, and how it shines. Like fire in the water. Beautifully impossible. Let's collect Call of the Water. Aquatic treasure. And shadow lure, nice. Got a new bait. The Angler Diary. And what's the treasure? It's worth $1 million, a well-preserved marine treasure found deep under the ocean. It was protected from the elements by a thick sea chest and it's at least 1500 years old. Highly valuable to collectors of ancient artifacts. And this should be our last radioactive fish. There we go, feed water. Caught 4 irradiated fish. Let's collect the reward. We get Band Hazard Protection Upgrade and 3 Hypnotic Eyes. So the Hypnotic Eyes, they can be used as lures, but they don't improve a lot. I need something that can hugely increase the catch size. Because we have another milestone that we have to achieve, which basically is asking us to catch 3 enormous fish. And this is the 3rd large fish. It was actually easier than I thought. We have to go into very deep water. This water here I'm at is 90 U deep, but between 90 and 92. And that is where you can get large fish. And it's actually not large, it's colossal creatures you have to catch. And there we go. Milestone completed. Let's actually collect the reward for phase 2 completion. Deep sea flippers customization and deep sea leggings. Oh, that is sweet. And now we also can complete the lunker. Collect the rewards here. New building pads, small aquarium. Oh, nice. And we got a biological sample. Approximately 2,656 years old, there's a layer of fine medicinal-looking mold growing on the top of the sample. Nothing could go possibly wrong from testing it. Well, we can't eat it, but it has high trade value. So in total, if you look at the stuff we got 1.8 million, 2.8 million, 4 million, 4.1 million, I guess. 5.4 million just in rewards. So let's get the phase 4 completion reward. We haven't completed phase 3 yet, but that's because I still have to catch fish. The traps I recently deployed, they're just not catching anything. I'm not sure if that's a bug or why that is. I left it for about half an hour. There's nothing coming in. So it could be just where we deploy them. So I'm gonna go back to my base where I deployed one as well and see if we have a few. And let's get the 4th phase reward, Lost Angler's Rig Plans. Oh, is that a new rig? So we can't put this one in at the same time, so it definitely is a replacement. But it doesn't. The rig was once owned by legendary Lost Angler, so this is the one we probably want to use. So we can disassemble that and put this one in instead. Let's make 2. And silver we're gonna get in space. Okay, we got the silver now. So I just made an expansion to my base, another room, and I put the small aquarium in. So can we put the fish in ourselves? I don't think so. Oh, look at the bottom right. I only just noticed that now. So that's why the traps are so slow. They are meant to be slow. Time remaining in current trap cycle. An hour. That's what our new fishing rig looks like. It looks much slimmer, much more dynamic. Loving it. And here's our another milestone. Catching 13 fish with automated traps. So I think we can complete phase 3 now. We can get the Lazy Fisherman reward, pre-packaged rocket boost unit, supreme movement system upgrade. I don't know if I have enough room. Well, there we go. Let's get the phase completion reward. Deep sea helmet and deep sea armor. Here we go, we're entering the final location. It seems to be right in the ocean. Okay. This is very mysterious. Oh wow, it is right in the ocean. Mission objective located. Oh, look at this. That looks amazing. I love that this is underwater. And look at the depth. We're like nearly at 100 U. That is crazy. Located the angler's final spot. Let's interact with it and see what happens. I hear a voice. Soft but insistent, growing ever louder as I linger before the ancient altar. It flows closer, the water rushing about me, demanding that I listen to its tale. I went down to the beach today. There's something about the sea at this time of year. It draws you in, distorts your senses of time. Salty frost on stubby grass, the sand blowing off the tops of the dunes. No one else for miles. People love the sound of waves, but it takes grey skies and high winds to really feel it, to understand the never-ending crash, the drum they beat upon the land. It makes me shiver. I pull back, and the roar of the ocean subsides. As the light of the rune fades, I find an ancient key, perfect despite its age. Is that a second trident key now? It is, yeah. Here we go, message in the bottle from the angler. Let's have a look at it. The fire has faded from my catch's scales, and my dreams have soured. I trash through the night, my skin itches, damp and clammy, salt seeps from my pores. It longs to be free, I cannot keep it contained like this. It must be free. Must be free. What, did he turn into some sea creature? Is that what this is? Collect reward, gold 400, chromatic metal 200. Find the fiery scales of the angler. Angler's legacy. Locate a suitable body of water and cast your line. Oh, here we go. The angler, legendary fish. Fire dances across the scales of this impossible marine being. Its starlit eyes stare back at you with a meaning far deeper than any fish should know. As they stare, the world around you fades away. The sound of water fills your ears. It wants to be free. You want to be free. It's worth only 1,600 units, so it's not even worth it. I mean, it wants to be free, so... Can we release it, or will that fail everything? Let's get the reward first. Tentacle figurine, I love it. So we actually get a figurine of it. Oh, a synthetic polymer companion for your starship cockpit. Installed to an inventory slot to decorate your ship. Oh, we're gonna have to do that. Tentacle figurine. Let's go. Yes. There it is. Look, on the bottom left. There it is. I love it. Now all we have left is catch fish. Loads of fish. I made some bionic lures. Actually, there's a planet where you get to, which is Gamma Planet, and it has Gamma Root. And if you go there and set up a base, you can actually just fly across the planet and just pick up tons and tons and tons of Gamma Root to make like loads of bionic lures. It's definitely worth it. Now, I did have to get the recipe unlocked for the lubricant in the anomaly, but that wasn't a big deal. We're already at 324,000, so we don't really have a lot left. And in this area here with the bionic lure, you catch a lot of rare fish. So let's see how many more we need to catch. I have a few already down here. And a few rares, a few giant colossal blues. Actually, I have another few colossal blues here. So I think we actually have enough. I think so. I would be very surprised if we didn't have enough, but one of the things we want to do is we want to release our friend here. And let me just double check the automated trap. Nothing there. Okay, so we're gonna pick up the trap again and take it with us, but I'm gonna head over to my other base and quickly check if we caught any more there so that we definitely get the 500,000. So let's quickly check the traps near our underwater base. Okay, we don't have a lot here, but it's not bad. They're worth like 5,000, maybe 10,000 if they're rare. But I have 3 traps here set up, so I don't know how they work. I think every hour they trigger, but yeah, this one didn't trigger at all. Oh, ooh, we got a legendary, colossal legendary. That's the biggest and most valuable you can get. That's the maximum of maximum, 200,000. So getting colossal and legendary, now you know, is S tier, and colossal, there's nothing bigger than that. So the maximum value you can get in a fish is 200,000, which means we definitely have our 500,000 now guaranteed. And we don't even have to go far, because I have a terminal here. When we got the 30 salvage data, one of the things I bought was a terminal. Let's definitely sell this guy here. It's only 170,000, but between everything we have, we definitely can make enough money. And here we go. Now, what we also want to do is we definitely want to release our fish. So, our buddy, our angler buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna release him here. I don't think there's a visual thing or anything, but if there is, it will be near my base, which is down there. So I have him right here beside me. We're friends forever now. The angler has been released into the water. Don't see anything though. Yeah, I don't think it's actually like a physical thing. It would be nice if you released it and it was like a huge kraken that would just roam around where you released it, so you can see it from your base. Alright, let's get the final reward. Crystal Sulfite, Hadal Core, and Shell Puree. Shell Puree is just a cooked fish, that's all. It gives you 25% hazard protection. Consume it. And let's get the final phase reward, which gives us the title and a banner. And now the final reward is all the phases are complete, Expedition 15, and that will unlock the flight pack. Nice. We're gonna go to the customization station and check it out. Here's the title, Kickz the Fisher. And here's our backpack style, the Aquarius flight pack. Awesome. Let's leave it all blue. I like blue. There's a touch of yellow. And that's our whole outfit now. So we got all the rewards, all the cosmetics unlocked. And the backpack, the jetpack. Looking really good. I like it. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. This was the full expedition. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to kick that like button in the balls, and I hope I see you guys in another video. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, as always, viel Spaß and happy gaming.